Hi, my name is Marisa, and in this video I would like to tell you which are my favorite foundations, my top 5, which are geared towards mature over 50 sensitive skin. So if you are interested in this content, just keep on watching. If you already saw one of my videos before, thank you for returning, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. In here we cover everything beauty and lifestyle related, focusing on mature over 40 issues. And I'm very excited with today's video because it is a collaboration, my very first one actually, with my best friend here on YouTube, Lisa Monique Beauty. If you don't know Lisa, I wholeheartedly suggest you to see her video and her channel. I place both links below on the description box. She is just a pleasure to watch, so natural in front of the camera that you feel like you are having a conversation in person with her during coffee or tea time. Her channel focus is on high-end luxury makeup as well as on skincare and lifestyle, just like mine. Her videos have excellent production values since she is a professional photographer. Her skin is different from mine, it's normal, while mine is combination and unfortunately it's sensitive, reactive and rosacea prone. So between us two, I'm sure you will have a great selection of foundations. As I said before, I will leave below on the description box the link to Lisa's channel as well as the link to her video. Go over there and tell her that you have me as a common friend. So what do I want in a foundation? Buildable coverage, preferably from low, medium to full, long wearing, skin-like finish, not flat matte but not too glowy or radiant either. It has to be fragrance free because, as I said, I have a sensitive skin. I don't require SPF in it at all, and preferably no alcohol either. So the foundations that I'm going to tell you and propose are more geared towards sensitive skin, just like mine, because my goal is trying to find the best foundations that are fragrance free and also preferably alcohol free as well. And of course they are also great foundations for all of those that are lucky enough to have great skin, totally free of concerns. So these are my chosen ones. I am not going to tell you them in any particular order. So this is my first foundation. It's the Estée Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. It's a cult classic. It's loved by millions and there's a reason for it. It's very good. It's long wearing, it has great coverage, but we can sheer it out in order to make it more light on the skin. It sets and doesn't get sticky. I apply mine with a damp sponge, only one pump, and it's enough to give me a medium coverage without looking like I have too much makeup on my face. It's the one that I use the most, and the reason for it is because probably it's the one that I trust the most to wear and look decent for 10-12 hours, which is what I need for a long hard work day. I don't set it up with powder, I just leave it as it is. If you are afraid that it may look cakey, you can sheer it out with a little bit of serum, like an hyaluronic serum. It comes in a great number of shades, 61 or 62. Unfortunately, doesn't come with a pump, but you can buy one from Estée Lauder or get one also that is perfectly usable on Amazon for a quarter of the price. My second choice is the Surratt Dew Drop foundation, and in my mind this one and the Estée Lauder have similar uses. And what do I mean by that? I mean that although the Dew Drop is less long wearing and it has less coverage than the double wear from Estée Lauder. That is balanced out by the fact that this foundation looks better on the skin, is less imperceptible than the Estée Lauder, and also it's more hydrating, which means that it's perfect for those winter days in which the weather is so cold that sucks all the moisture from your skin. And also it's one that I will tend to use if I want a more polished look. Also has a completely different application, because this one is so liquidy that the best application is with fingers or with a brush, but preferably a brush that does not soak a lot of product, like a synthetic brush. All in all, I think that probably this is the most versatile foundation, or one of the most versatile foundations that I have, because I can equally use it for work, for going out at night, for a special event, only at home. It's a very good foundation. I just don't use it like all the time because it's quite expensive as well, which is a pity, but it's very good. My third foundation is the Tom Ford Traceless Foundation Stick, and this is also much loved by many. Although it has this solid shape to it, it's actually quite creamy and it blends in the skin beautifully. You can apply it with fingers, you can apply it with brush, not sponge, and you will see that it looks imperceptible. It gives a medium, easily a medium coverage, and it wears decently well. This is definitely the one that I choose when I want to travel, because of the packaging, obviously, and because I know that I have a foundation that also is very versatile. Again, it's not as long wearing as the double wear, doesn't have the same coverage, although it can be built to quite a strong medium, and it's so creamy and it spreads so well in the skin that it feels very comfortable. My fourth foundation is, I can imagine, a polemic choice. It's the McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Foundation, and this one I chose because it is the foundation with the most skin-like finish that I have ever seen. You pat a little bit of the foundation on your face, you spread it with your fingers like this, and it sucks into the skin, and it doesn't seem that you have foundation at all. But when you compare your face before the application and after the application, you see the result. Of course, this is a buildable foundation, but it only goes from sheer to a light medium at the most, and I wouldn't say that this is the most long wearing foundation. I think 4 to 6 hours, and that's it. Also very important, and probably the most important thing that I can say about this foundation, is that it has alcohol, actually a big amount of alcohol in the fourth position of the ingredients list, which means that this is definitely not a foundation that I would advise or suggest for someone that has flared up rosacea, or that is going through a very complicated phase with the skin, because alcohol may irritate and it definitely dries. So in my opinion, this is a foundation that is appropriate for oily combination and normal skins, and personally I think that it is best used in a special occasion, night occasions, party occasions, in which you are going to wear it for 5-6 hours and that's it. But on those occasions, it's a beautiful foundation. Those of you that know and like the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, you will understand why I've chosen this one as one of my best foundations, because they are very similar. This one looks better on the skin, but the Luminous Silk has a little bit more coverage and also has fragrance. That's why I did not choose that one and chose this one instead. So this one is the one that I choose whenever I want to go out at night and look my possible best without looking like I put too much effort in it. And last but not least, my fifth foundation is the Westman Atelier Vital Stick Foundation. This one has grown on me. When I first reviewed it, I thought that my T-zone got oily very quickly, and for that reason I didn't like it very much. But in the meantime, with the use of retinoids and niacinamide, my skin, although still combination, is not so oily on the T-zone. And I found out, to my great surprise, that I'm liking this quite a lot. And now it's the one that I use on a day-to-day basis to stay at home or to go shopping. And one of the reasons that I like is that it has some skincare benefits, and you can see in more detail everything about them in my review video, and you have the link above. It has good coverage, a medium coverage comfortably, and it wears for 5-6 hours very well. I apply it with my fingers. It blends well. I don't need to set it. Whenever it gets too radiant, I just blot it. So, as a resume, to stay at home or to go shopping, for traveling, for a very special night out, and these two are the multitasking ones. Definitely the one for long, hard working days, and this one is probably the most versatile of them all. Also great for traveling with this packaging. Never had any issues with it, and I would gladly use these two in equal amounts, and the only issue is that this one is a little bit too expensive. This works just as well. So these are my favorite foundations, and I hope you will see Lisa's video as well in order to check out which ones are hers. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. You just need to click on the red subscribe button below, as well as on the ring bell one, in order to be notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon. Bye!